So, dear friends, it's Christmas time. And we're very, very happy to see so many of you today. We're 62 people, and it's the 22nd Come Together session. We've made it this far thanks to you. And today we thought it would be so nice to just come together again and talk about Christmas traditions of each other's countries and to sing together and to have fun as we usually do in our come together sessions. You see, most of us or some of us have Christmas trees behind. So let the Christmas session begin. And I would like to introduce to you the responsible partner for the session, Emilia Velikova from University of Brussels. And she will moderate today the session with me. I'm very excited to moderate it together with Emily. So dear Emily, you can start with introducing the session and the presentation of participants. Thank you.
Hi everyone, let me start with this. Fröhliche Weihnachten. Крачун Феричит. Веселые Vianoce. Srećan Božić. Joyeux Noël. Buon Natale. Is it good?
It's very good.
So we can say Merry Christmas in the future, I hope, to be in good health. Christmas is the most important time of the year when we meet our children, parents, grandparents, our relatives and friends. It is a time for all of us to be happy, to share our feelings, to give and receive gifts. It is also time for hope and support in the difficult times of crisis. In our Christmas session, we will enjoy Christmas carols of Bulgaria, Germany and Romania. And we'll try to sing a song along together in our language. We also find out how Christmas is celebrated in Slovakia. At the end of the session, there will be a special presentation of impression of the competition, Self-Made Advent Calendar, which was organized by Danube Networkers and Eloy in Ulm, Germany. So welcome all of you here to our 21st conference, video conference, Come Together. The first contribution is one Bulgarian song. We asked the teachers of kindergarten spring to make a video with a Christmas song. It was on 26th of November, but on 27th of November, all schools, kindergartens and universities has to be closed according to the government decision in connections with COVID-19. The teachers went early in the morning on 27th to the kindergarten and decorated the main room, and after that they made a video. The children, of course, were not very well prepared because it was 1 month before the Christmas, but they were very, very excited. So you will see now a Bulgarian Christmas song, Come on Santa Claus. The singers are sweet children from the kindergarten spring, village Borisovo, branch Tamblovo, Slivopole municipality, Bulgaria. you see now Professor Nadezhda Hrabkova, who is a very busy rector of the University of Turkey in Bratislava, Slovakia. But she prepared for us an excellent presentation about Christmas tradition in Slovakia. So, Professor Krapkova, you are.
Dear friends, I am not a rector. I am now a pensioner, and I was the head of the University of the Third Age before. And now, thank you very much for invitation to share and to present presentation about the traditions in Slovakia. Can you see my presentation?
Yes.
Oh, fine.
Yes, yes.
Fine. In Slovakia, we are preparing, sorry, I can see everybody, but not the presentation. Okay, now it's good. In Slovakia, we are preparing for Christmas 4 weeks in advance. During this period called Advent, people go to church, prepare gifts for their loved ones, and decorate their homes. I think it's similar in other countries too. The Advent, and one of the decoration is the Advent wreath, which has its important place. It is placed in the apartment, on the table, or hang on the door. The color of Advent is purple. It is decorated with 4 candles corresponding to the number of Advent Sundays: hope, peace, friendship, and love. It has a round shape that expresses eternity. One day during the Advent, first one is Saint Barbara. In 4th December, it is Barbara in Slovak calendar. Just then, the girls used to cut cherry twigs. They whispered another boy's name at each twig. They believed that the one that bloomed first would marry her. In our country, however, in many other countries, people cut cherry twigs on this day. They put them in a bowl of water to bloom beautifully by Christmas Day. Saint Barbara was from Nicosia, Cyprus, and she was one of 14 holy helpers who were called at particularly difficult times. According to legend, Barbara was persecuted and beheaded by her own father. Day of Saint Mikuláš, 6th December. It's a feast of Saint Mikuláš. It's especially liked by children because they receive a lot of sweet gifts from him to their polished boots. However, in Slovakia, they must prepare the polished boots in early evening of the previous day and have them cleaned in the window. By the first Saint Mikuláš, which also belongs to the Advent period, we commemorate Bishop Nicholas, who is best known for his generosity. And Mikuláš used to walk in Slovakia, always used to walk with an angel and a devil and hand out sweets in bags for good children. You can see also in other countries you have Saint Nicholas or Mikuláš. Day of Saint Lucia, Santa Sveta Lucia, it's today. December 13 is another interesting day in the run-up to Christmas. Santa Sveta Lucia Day belongs to a series of witches' days before Christmas. People believe that they could see the witches on this day. The girls prepare 13 papers with various boy names for 12 of them, leaving the last 13 blank. In the following days, they were fired one by one. On Christmas Eve, they opened the last one in the evening. The name written on it was the name of the future husband. Lucia was dressed in white and had a white veil on her face. In one hand had a basket of seeds, and in the other a feather broom. Symbolically, dust was swept from the house. Like here, I just showed you very short video.
We cannot see the video. I think you only share the presentation.
Sorry, you cannot see it.
Yes, because I think you have to share your screen again.
Okay, then we go further. Okay, 24th December, it's a Christmas Eve. On this day, we start celebrating Christmas in Slovakia. People are accustomed to fasting, not to eat until dinner. While the children prepare the Christmas tree, the housewives bake, cook, and prepare various delicacies for the Christmas Eve table. Gingerbread or other cakes are already baked a few days in advance. The dishes that are served vary according to the customs and traditions in different regions of Slovakia. But as a rule, however, bread, garlic, honey, wafer, apples, nuts, poppy seeds, fish, potato salad, roasted dumplings called bobalki, cakes, fruits, a candle, and a cross must be on the rich Christmas table. Christmas Eve begins with a wafer of honey. Usually it is served cabbage soup, but somewhere mushroom, milk soup, or pea soup with plums. After dinner, carols are sang and Christmas gifts are unwrapped. The gifts are usually under the tree. Boys or men used to go to carol to the village. After the carolers, the Bethlehem boys came into the house holding a nativity scene of Bethlehem and playing the nativity scene game. The evening culminated in the midnight mass. And we sing the most beautiful Christmas song, Silent Night, Holy Night. On December 25th and 26th, families often stay together, go to church, or visit their relatives and friends. By my grandmother, the Christmas was describing like this. We don't need too much for the Christmas. We will be praying in the modesty, but the carolers will come. I prepare for them some minor coins. They will dance and sing some carols like Dobre bolo Kubovi, pokiaľ bol mladý. A Christmas tree will be small. It is enough for us. We will put it above the table and hang it on the beam. We put apples, candles, walnut, and holy pictures tied on the tree. The housewife took care of the preparation of the Christmas Eve table. And one chair was added for the person who left the family or in case someone has joined. An apple was cut for happiness, which was then distributed to everyone at the table. And the grandmother or mother made everyone a cross of honey for the forehead. The housekeeper was or is praying Father's prayer, holding the candle, and thanked for all the gifts which they received. Thank you very much for your attention and Merry Christmas. Here is one carol which I wanted to show you, but it will not work, I think. Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Nadia.
Very good.
Thank you very much for your good presentation. So Professor Hrabkova is not still now rector, but for me is the rector of the University of Turkey. Sorry. The next performance will be of Mrs. Anna Kior. She's a member of the Association Writers League, branch Timișoara, Banat, Romania. She is very active participant of these video conferences Come Together, which organized by Danube Networkers and Miloi. So she will present a Romanian Christmas song. Anca, welcome.
I will sing for you a Romanian Christmas song. Din an în an. Din an în an sosesc mereu, la geam cu moș ajung. E ger cumplit, e drumul greu, dar-i obicei străbun. Azi cu strămoșii cânt în cor, colindul sfânt și bun. Tot moș era și-n vremea lor, bătrânul Moș Crăciun. Tot moș era și-n vremea lor, bătrânul Moș Crăciun. E sărbătoare și e joc în casa ta acum, dar sunt mortăie fără foc și mâine e Crăciun. Și acum te las, fi sănătos și vesel de ajun. Dar nu uita, când ești voios, române, să fii bun. Dar nu uita, când ești voios, române, să fii bun. Thank you.
Bravo, bravo. Thank you very much for this tender song. Bravo.
Thank you all.
Thank you, Anna. It's always very nice to hear your voice. Thank you for being with us. And I would like to present now our digital Advent calendar. So we had the idea, or to be exact, our coordinator, Carmen Stadelhofer, who is our motto for motivation, had the idea in times of Corona to make our Christmas time a little bit better, especially for people who are isolated now and don't have the possibility to meet their friends and family, to bring a little bit of joy in all our lives and to greet friends again from along the Danube and in Europe. And our team was happily and eager to start working on it. And I would like to ask Raffaele to share the screen. This Advent calendar is within the framework of the project Kodanek. You see the Kodanek website right now. And when you go to Kodanek, just making sure you can find it. On the right side, you see the Danube Networker Advent calendar, and on the left side, our competition that we will talk about more in detail later. I will ask Raffaele to click on the Danube Networker Advent calendar. This is also the way you find it. And it's a German tradition of waiting for Christmas, and you really counting days till Christmas, till it's the 24th. We found out also that for the versions, for example, when we find Advent calendar so to say, from in English-speaking countries, we find 25 doors sometimes. So this one has 25 doors, and every day there is a unique contribution from people from our network, from our friends, with singing, reading poems, and it's a very, very unique, very nice project that we're very happy to lead, so to say. And I will ask Raffaele to click on today. We're very excited what is behind the door. So, okay, we see a video. You find videos in this advent calendar, and I will ask Raffaele to show is in there.
Sind Christoph und Maris aus Ulm und wir wünschen uns weiße Weihnachten. Am besten mit einer Schlittenfahrt im Schnee. The shakes through the snow in the one-horse open sleigh. Over the fields we go, laughing all the way. Birds on bobtail wing, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song all night. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in one was open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle bells.
So we have had a look behind the door. So please visit the Koronek website, click on it every day, because there are contributions from all the Danube countries, also from many European countries, from our extended network, extended family almost, Danube Networkers. We travel from Romania, the last contribution was from Romania to Germany, because here in Germany we also have Christmas carols. And we have two guests here today, sisters Nicola and Leonie Heuchler. They are going to play on piano and cello the songs, Christmas carols, Alle Jahre wieder, All Years Again, and Maria durch ein Dornwald ging. And Maria went through a forest. hope everybody could clap, but everybody's muted. Thank you so much. Maybe you would like to say a couple of words.
Well, we just want to say hello and Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much for participating. It's not over yet. This beautiful music is not over yet because you'll be back in a couple of minutes, maybe 20 minutes, maybe around that. And now I will pass back to Emilia. And I would just want to say we have just before Christmas, I think it was November, we thought in team that maybe it would be very nice to start a competition. There is this German tradition of Adventskalender. You've seen one a couple of minutes ago. And we've asked all of you if you want to make one, if you want to pass this tradition further. And participants from Bruse were very creative, and Emily will introduce now the contributions that came from Bruse.
The presentation is Survaknica. Survaki is a unique Bulgarian tradition for health and prosperity from ancient times to nowadays. It started in the time of the Bulgarian king Kubrat, and it was symbolically hitting on the shoulders face to face with the host, using survaknici and calling special spells for health and prosperity. To the honors to all members of the family, beginning with the oldest one. Survaknica has the magical power to make wishes more real. At that time, the Survaknica looked like number 8 or double Cyrillic letter F. It was decorated with sheep wool and different colors, white, red, green, blue. The same colors that were used for Martinica at that time. In the time of Second Bulgarian Kingdom, the Survaknica was changed. It was time after the adoption of Christianity, and now Survaknica includes 3 circles, which have double role to express the Holy Spirit and to maintain health and wit in the home all year round. You can see on the picture. It is made of goat wood, dog wood. The Survaknica is decorated with red streaks to preserve disease, sheep wool, coins for wheat, hot paper, popcorn, pretzels, and more for fertility and abundance. It is symbolically hitting the host on the back with Survaknica nowadays. Earlier it was on shoulder in front, face to face. The children who perform this tradition usually are called Survakari. They receive pretzels, sweet things, money. When the celebration finishes, the Survaknici are left in the water, on a roof, far from people. This tradition is applied on the 1st January because this is the first day of New Year, and on the day after Koleda. Koleda means year and the beginning of the year in Indo-Iranian term. The words that children will say, for example, are Surva Surva happy year, golden wheat in fields, red apple in the garden, house full with food, alive, healthy the next year. Amen. This alive, healthy, we say all the time. It doesn't mean that you will die. It means that we wish you good life and health. The today exists carnival, men's carnival, one town Pernik, and this carnival was accepted on the national list of high points of Bulgarian intangible cultural heritage by UNESCO in 2006.
And now you can let us know how this relates to the Advent calendar.
Now this is the calendar. Let me explain a little bit about this. Sorry. Because the Union of Pensioners of Slivopole municipality gave a Christmas calendar to the children from kindergarten spring. This is Tambulova branch, Slivopole municipality, on 26th of November. But this idea of Christmas calendar is to children who are now away from their friends due to
Mona, sunt într-o emisiune online și te sun eu când se termină.
What?
So sorry, Emily, can you speak a little bit slower because the translators cannot follow you?
Okay. This gift was from Union of Pensioners of Slivopole municipality to the kindergarten from spring kindergarten. On 26th of November, they gave the Christmas calendar. The idea of this calendar is to cheer up children who are now away from their friends due to COVID pandemic situation. In this day around Christmas, they should feel the Christmas spirit and remember what Survaknitsa is used for. It should help them share their memories of pleasant time spent with their friends, parents, grandparents. So the Christmas calendar is an educational calendar. It is one Survaknitsa with 24 red dwarf hats with a number from 1 to 24. Inside which notices are hidden. In the notice there are questions. For example, questions about the trees, about the birds, about the wheat, grain we saw in the ground, fruits and vegetables, Santa Claus and Christmas tree, animals and birds in the winter, the season after winter, and martinis. The student has to answer to these questions, and also they have to make some, they have to do some tasks to make toys and decorate the Christmas tree, to make survaknitsi and decorate them, to make pretzels and put them on their survaknitsi, to make tools and decorate room especially for welcoming Santa Claus, to learn new songs and poems about Christmas, about winter and Santa Claus, to play winter games. So this calendar, Survaknitsa, is supported with a nice presentation, which includes all questions, tasks, poems, text of songs, names, music, pictures and video of these children from this kindergarten. Of course, there are also different things prepared by grandmothers from the Union of Pensioners, and also some gifts was sent by the mayor of the municipality. So now I will present this presentation. I spoke about this because it is written in Bulgarian.
Now it's music.
many people are here who organized this calendar. Veska Ozunova, Pavlinka Ivanova, Mariana Ordunova, Grita Kupacheva, Dimitrinka Minkova, Svetla Цветкова. Design is a student Dilian Antonov from the University of Russia, course Software Engineering, and me as coordinator. So thank you.
So, and then the other calendar?
Other calendar.
Yes, you have many.
Bravo, Amy! Bravo!
Thank you. I would like to say that this calendar will, with permission of Danube Networkers and Eloy, of course, will be put on a big monitor in the center of the municipality because, in our opinion, all citizens have to see it. There is another calendar. In this video conference, there are students from the course Industrial Design. In 2019 and 2020 now, there are 53 at the University of Russia. And they were a little worried about participating in this big competition with their mathematical drawings because it will be followed by many people. Nevertheless, they joined it with firm conviction and desire that this Christmas calendar will bring joy to many elderly people, members of the Union of Pensioners, Russia region. They are about 3,000. So we'll send to this, after the competition, with permission of Eloy and Danube Networkers, we'll send this calendar to these people through Facebook, through emails, and also by electronic media. So the students wrote 24 congratulations. They're in Bulgarian, especially there for healthy, for good Christmas, for happiness, especially for health in the future. And also from more than 100, maybe 150 drawings were chosen 72. These drawings are about mathematical transformations, and they are presented with the students' own ideas. Lyubomir Stankov is the student from the course Software Engineering, University of Russia, who developed this presentation, design and everything. Now the students are proud to represent the University of Russia in such a large-scale competition. In summary, they wish all of you, let our drawings bring you and your family health and many happy moments. Christmas is not just gift. Christmas is kindness. Christmas is humanity. Christmas is empathy. Keep the magic of Christmas all years around and do a good and useful deed every day.
So we will have, will we have a quick look in the calendar? Let's clap. I hope not everybody is muted.
Yeah.
Браво, Еми!
Bravo.
Bravo. Good for the students.
На теб и студентите!
Thank you very much for me and for the students, especially for them. They are very creative and they thinking in different ways, so they could combine mathematics with their special thinking, and I'm very impressed by them. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Emily. I saw you smiling when you were opening the doors as a proud professor behind this. I also like to thank Veska, who was very actively involved in the first calendar that was presented. It's a great work, and I think we need more of this intergenerational approach with working with students, working with children, and sharing values is very, very important. And in a very short time, so much work was done. Emily, thanks a lot. We really appreciate you with these beautiful ideas.
The first calendar has got idea from Veska, and implementation was from many, many people.
Yes. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate you as partners very much.
We think the second calendar to put on the website of the university and also to send to media, it will be very nice.
We will place, if you allow, we will place it on the website of Kodanek as well. That would be amazing.
Thank you for these good ideas from Eloy team. You are very creative, very clever.
Thanks to you.
You are.
So now we will enjoy some music. Leonie and Nicola are coming.
Виктория, може ли нещо да кажа?
And Veska wanted to say something?
Веси, кратко.
Много кратко. Всичко това ние направихме благодарение на доцент Великова. Тя е прекрасна в момента, когато реши да помага и да дава съвети. Сърдечно благодаря за нашата съвместна дейност на възрастни деца и Русенския университет. Много здраве, много радост през новата година.
I understood everything.
Thank you very much. They have got connections between our university, municipality, Union of Pensioners, kindergarten. Their Union of Pensioners work very hard. And they wish you happiness, healthy, to be in good health in the new year. Thank you.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Veska. So now we continue with Nicola and Leonie with German Christmas carol, Süßer die Glocken, die klingen, the bells haven't ever sound so sweet. Thanks to you. I think we can share the spirit right now. It's flowing. The music is flowing so much. It's so beautiful. Thank you for playing it for us. You truly brightened our evening with your beautiful music. Thanks so much. So, and now the moment you have all been waiting for, or at least those who participated in our competition of self-made Advent calendars. And we have already seen some excellent examples of different approaches how you can make an advent calendar. And I will shortly now share my presentations, or better to say our presentation. So I have to go back and share it. And I will be presenting together with Carmen Stadelhofer. Oh, went too fast. And I will just give the word to Carmen to start.
Yes, all. It was really great. I made a little call for this calendar, and we got so a lot. And not only it's so impressionating that we got a lot, but it's fascinating to see how creative people who did it had been. And we would like to to give you some impressions of this very nice custom transferred by you in your countries and with your ideas. Thank you for participating. And we will show all entries, all submissions of the submissions of group. You have seen two. This had been the students in industrial design of the University of Ruse, initiated by Professor Emily Velikova from Bulgaria. We had very nice impressions about. And the second one was a group presentation initiated by Veska Uzanova. You have seen it also. It was really great to have so nice presentations and advent calendars made by groups in Ruse and in Slivopole. So go on, Victoria.
I have.
Another group, it's a group from very young children coming from Romania, from Timișoara. They are 6 years old and they had been initiated by the Professor Nicoletta Gardina. And we thanks a lot because you see that even young kids can participate, and they made 5 calendars for the parents. Very nice calendars with different types of doing it.
So, and I will introduce the submissions of single persons. And we have received really, as Carmen said, so many good contributions, more than 20. And to just have a look at it more, in categories, we have chosen different categories because we realized the contribution have something in common. And the first category is children. You see Anja and Lea König from Germany. They made an advent calendar for a friend in France who was very, very lonely under lockdown, couldn't go out, and they made a nice surprise for him. And you see, there were some recipes in English. They said that it would be very nice for him also to learn some English. The other one is from Marioara Andrei from Romania. She has presented an advent calendar to her nephew. Now you can see the pictures of them. It's very, very nice. I don't know if Marioara is here, but we are very happy for this contribution. So then we have another category, handcraft, and I would like to ask Carmen to present it.
Oh, it was so great to see so different ways to do it. And you will join this impression now by seeing the first one is coming from, excuse me if I don't pronounce well, Elena Cedula, coming from Galatz. And she made a calendar for her children who live abroad. And she took in a lot of souvenirs they share. This is from Maria Lupo. She is coming also from Galatz. Elena was from Cluj, excuse me. Ottilia corrected me. Elena was from Cluj, and this is Maria Lupo. And she made also a calendar for her children. You see, it's very nice and decorated and filled with a lot of sweets, I suppose. This is Rodika from Brasov. You know her, a lot of you know her. Rodika is the president of the So Optimists in Brasov, and she is doing, or she did, a calendar for her niece, Antonia, and it's very nice to see the second was Santa Nicola. And the next one is coming from Galatz, from Stefan Bacano. It's for the nephew, and you see also 24 doors, and in each door is something we don't know what, but I'm sure sweets and other nice things. This is a calendar coming from Elena Stefanut from Cluj. It's made for her grandchildren, Adelina and Radu, and have a look how much work she did to have so nice written Adelina and Radu, and to have a Christmas tree and a snowman, and in each package also she has decorations with Christmas decoration, all made by hand. And this is a very nice calendar coming from Inga. Inga is coming originally from Latvia. She is living in Ulm now, and she made so nice calendar for one she loves. All is handmade, and she wrote, "In this Christmas time, all animals are friends, and they are to come together to festivate a peaceful Christmas." And you have a look, you see a lot of different animals coming to the tree. And I give to Victoria. You continue.
Yes, the Sigrid Bittner for Germany. She made a very nice calendar. It's also made by hand. You see different doors is attached to the window. And you see that behind every little pocket is something nice. I see maybe some Christmas cards or some little presents. And we're very happy also to have submissions from Germany, also from our German friends. And then I will present the category upcycling. We have realized that many of our friends had chosen to use old stuff that they had at home to upcycle it, to make something new out of it, to reuse it. It's good for the nature. Raffaele Polidor is our technical moderator today. She's originally from France, but she lives in Ulm with her partner Kalle, and she made for him from an old folder a little house with different little packages or doors. Behind them, there are little presents. Then Christina Bock is also our active collaborator. She had a very interesting idea of using small socks of her children, and she made it for the children as well, and she attached little numbers to the socks. I think it looks very cute. So that's how you can also upcycle. And then Elena Must made also for her son, Horia, an advent calendar. Now you see one piece from it, from different materials that she had at home. Also was very creative. And so we recognize here sister of Carmen, Andrea Stahlhofer-Kares. She decided to make one for her sister, who is doing so much for others. Now, later we will see the calendars Carmen have made, and it was indeed a lot of work. So her sister decided to give to her also something nice. And then we have the category international, and I will ask Carmen to present it.
Yes, we got two calendars made in a very different way, but it was so interesting to see what was the idea behind. This is a calendar from Daniela Ibanescu. She's coming from Galatz, and you see 24 photos from 24 Romanian places, churches or nature monuments. She is missing so a lot in time for Corona. She herself is missing, but she said also, you for the moment, you haven't the possibility to come and to visit them. So I will show you these places, these monuments, and I invite you to reflect about and to come to Romania when Corona is over. And this is from Roxana Baccano. She was active in many sessions with some presentations, and here she made a very nice calendar for herself. She collected memories of all international friends she has by us or by other occasions, and she made photos of the memories, little things, poems or objects and so on. And you see, she, for every memory, she made one calendar schedule. And if we have the time to go furthermore, you will see it's from a lot of different countries. And those she wrote, so my friends far away are with me during all the Advent time. And this was a very nice idea too. Victoria?
And I will continue with creative writing. We didn't expect that in this category, because it takes also so much time to write things. But we had a contribution, for example, from Elena Armenescu. It's a beautiful calendar with self-made or self-written poems, and even with translation to English. Now you see one door, so to say, so she dedicated it to her nieces, Emma and Diana, and you see one of them with her parents, and she put pictures, different pictures from the family to make the calendar more beautiful. And then from Irina Husum from Romania, we see also a very, very interesting calendar, also very nicely decorated. She attached it to a train. Those are little cards where she wrote wishes for friends, old and new. And we have some submissions out of competition, and I will pass to Carmen for it.
I made a calendar for my sister. Andrea, she likes a lot Sardinia, and she missed to go there in this time. And so I made a calendar with little things coming from Sardinia. And so she has a memory every day of Sardinia, and for a hope that she will be able to go there very soon. And this is our work. This is Bertram and me. As I said in the first presentation of this idea, there are a lot of people alone or very old, and they cannot go out now, or there are also some persons ill. And we like to make some, how to say, inspiration for them every day. And so I collected 24 poems, Christmas poems, different kinds, very traditional, very modern, and so on. And you see, we made with, it was written on a paper, and then we made little packages with the numbers, and you see the wool. And a lot of you know that we had this project, the Wanted Danube, and this was a rest of wool. And my mother, 97 years old, she is here today, has made this, how to say, this band, this gehäkelt.
I also don't know this word.
It was crotchet. So, and so my husband, me and my mother together in cooperation prepared 12 calendars, and we sent it to people we know that they will be happy to have a memory every day, a memory of Christmas, but also the knowing that someone is thinking on them. And so I hope that this will inspire you also to make without costs, but with very simple things, perhaps not a calendar now, but a card or a postcard or a little present, or to write a poem and to send it by post, or to give it to your neighbor in the post box and so on. We have a lot of presentations, very, very nice presentations, very linked to our families, and this is normal and we like to do it. But also perhaps we can give you a little inspiration to make something for someone who is not so near, but who needs it and who would be very, very happy about. Thank you.
Thank you, Carmen. I really hope that many of you will be inspired by this idea. And now we go on to the moment you have been waiting for, who was awarded prizes. I have to say that it was so hard to choose. We promised one group prize, one school prize, and 3 individual prizes, but it never happened because we were so impressed by your contributions. So we awarded more prizes than announced. For the group prize, we said it's 50 euros, and for the single prize, it's 30 euros. Now I will announce, or we will announce together, the winners. So the group prize goes to the students of Industrial Design University of Bruse for their digital advent calendar. This is well earned. So the proud professor wanted to say something.
Thank you very much to the students that did so big work and very nice. Also, from mathematical point of view, they are right drawing. And also, thank you very much.
Sie ihre Studenten rein.
Студентите, колеги, ако искате да кажете нещо, или пишете в чата.
Браво на студентите!
Maybe is there one of the students?
Кой ще каже нещо от студентите? Симеоне, ще кажете ли нещо? Може на български. Или Христина.
Want to say something?
Иска ли?
Hello. I am Simeon Ivanov from the industrial design class. I just want to quickly thank you all for
One moment. Raffaella, gehst du mal bitte aus dem Shared Screen raus, dass wir den jungen Mann sehen?
Okay, I have to stop the presentation.
Yes, one moment.
Yes.
So, to see the person who is speaking.
And that's it. I just want to thank everyone on behalf of my colleagues. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Simeon. It is such a great idea. I would never come to this idea, but with good inspiration, everything is possible.
I suppose so, yes.
Okay, now I have to go back to my presentation. Okay, where we were. Okay, we were here. So then. Oh, wait.
The group prize.
The school class prize goes to Nicoleta Gheorghina, Romania, and her school class. So is Nicoleta here, or maybe Anna?
Is here, hello.
Nicoleta, hi.
Is here, but I don't speak very well English.
No worries, no problem. You can say in Romanian if you want.
I live in Romania, in Timișoara, and I am a teacher. Together with my children, but in online, this calendar.
It was possible to make it.
Yes.
Thank you, Nicoleta. You have always great ideas with your school class, and we were very happy for this contribution.
You're welcome.
So And the single prize for children goes to Anja and Lea König from Germany for the French friend. I don't know if they're there, probably not. So we will continue with the next. And for the handcraft, I will ask Carmen to continue. Carmen? Carmen, can you hear me?
I have problems to hear you.
Oh, okay.
Always a Bulgarian version.
Do you see the screen?
But on the screen, I see Elena Stefanut with her wonderful calendar handmade.
Elena, are you here?
She had been here before, yes.
Yes,
I
you're
saw her.
here. Elena, if you're here, say something.
Yeah, here she is.
Elena?
She's not connected.
Oh, her microphone is not working.
But thank you very much. It's a very nice work made with a lot of, how to say, empathy, but also with a lot of time, we suppose.
Yes.
And we will name Inga. Inga made a wonderful calendar. You saw it some minutes ago. You have a window area with the Christmas tree, with the moon, and a lot of animals coming, bringing presents and being good together. Also, some animals who are not so good friends in normal days. And perhaps a sign of Christmas to bring together animals and, my dears, also people, and to say it's Christmas time. Let us forget problems we have together. Let us say, have a good time and be a friend.
Inga, you're here as well, and Carlos.
Yeah.
I see you're happy. Okay, the next one.
This is Ziggy, and Ziggy is a handcraft maker. I know her since a long time, and she makes a lot of things for her little nephews and so on, but also for other people. And she is engaged as a volunteer in a lot of contexts. And here she made a very nice calendar, but handmade with a lot of work, we suppose. Thank you, Ziggy.
So, and I will present upcycling. The prize in the category of upcycling in handcraft, we had 3 from 3 countries, and upcycling is only 1. It's Raffaele Polido from France, our technical moderator. We were very happy about your submission. We haven't expected, but it's there. It's a very nice, Raffaele said it was 6 hours of work. Is it true, Raffaele? I don't know if you can hear me, but I hope so.
It seems so, but a lot of the calendars took a lot of time, I suppose.
Yes. And for the international category, we congratulate Roxana Bacanu from Romania. Roxana, we were very impressed about this idea to make one for yourself, and we see it costs a lot of preparation to make 24 pictures. And with these beautiful balloons, Roxana, can you hear us now? Are you here?
Da, vă aud. În momentul în care am intrat în această perioadă de pandemie, m-am gândit la prietenii mei pe care i-am cunoscut de-a lungul timpului și, bineînțeles, și cei online. Și am găsit amintiri de la fiecare prieten pe care le-am prezentat în aceste, de exemplu, la numărul 1 este Porumbelul Păcii de la doamna Carmen Stadelhofer. 2 din Ruse, Bulgaria, de la Vesca. Trei parcă nu mai văd aici, de la doamna Emilia Velicova și tot așa, prieteni din toată lumea.
Thank you, Roxana.
Thank you very much. We like you.
Thanks, Roxana. Thanks a lot for this calendar.
We visited this University of Third Age in Galatz, and the people, they are very, very good students, very good persons. We were exciting and invited them to visit us in the future. Because of COVID, they couldn't visit us for the second time, but we like each other.
Da, cum să mulțumesc.
Very nice. Okay, we go on to the next one.
Exact ce am spus.
Creative writing. Elena Armenescu.
Am câștigat.
Elena, you're muted. We cannot hear you. Elena is waving to us.
You made a big work and you had been so creative for 24 days and for every day, not only pictures, but also poems with a deeper sense, and they are translated in English. We will put all the materials in our website, and so with more time, you can all study all calendars and especially read the poems she wrote.
So we have this time awarded, because it's the end of the year, a special Come Together prize for extraordinary engagement. And for this category, I would like to ask Carmen to present it.
We have a lot of people to name, but we will do it at the beginning of January because it's late. We had so a big program today. But this day we would like to name a special person who is really a networker for us in this year. And she is creating all over Romania contacts, and not only for the sessions, but also for the working groups. And so we will congratulate and thank a lot to Rodica Makiucha from Brasov as a networker in the network, Danube Networkers. Thank you so much. There's Rodica.
Thank you very much, Carmen.
Yes.
I am very happy to see my advent calendar and to see my picture in costume. Thank you very much.
Thank you for you, and let us continue with all your sisters, not only from Brasov, who are very active, but also from all the other cities and wherever they are. It's very fine that you brought them in and we make a good work together. Tomorrow it will be at 7 o'clock, a meeting, Powerful Women in Our Countries. And so you are all invited to join. And tomorrow we will have some contributions, and there will be one of the network of Rodica. So.
Complimenti, complimenti, complimenti. Bravissima.
Thank you.
Carmen.
So,
Merry Christmas.
We are coming to the end. We thought we would be a little bit quicker, but it was so a lot of impressive things to share with you. But nevertheless, we have to say a lot of thanks to all of you. To all of you coming to our sessions and to widespread the idea of a common and peaceful togetherness in Europe. This is very important for us. But we especially would like to thank to all the actors we had in all this year, and you can see it by video and you can share it with friends because you can see it on our website. So a lot of powerful and creative and nice contribution. we can't name them all, but it's really impressful. I will especially name and thanks to my collaborators in our team. To Victoria, she made a big work, you know it. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you for supporting this idea to share it with me and the others of the team, and to be so good moderator in all the sessions. Thank you very much. But
Thank you,
also
Carmen.
a big thank to all people who are not now on the screen. We named Ellie and Oliveira, but behind is Carmen. She is not, yes, Carmen. She is not with us this evening, but she worked a lot in, and Leo and Simon and Jan, and oh, there is a lot. But I would like also to name a person who is especially important for us in the cooperation since a long time, and she's so helpful for all people in Romania. This is Ottilia. Ottilia, where you are. So a lot of thanks to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, Ottilia, she is so great because she is not only a very good translator, but she is also a creator, and she is always helping people who don't speak English to make a bridge between them and us. And she worked a lot for our contact with Galatz and with Glutsch. And without you, Ottilia, I think it would not have been started so good. And so really many, many thanks to you. It's really great. I have to other persons, helpers, translators, and so on. But time is going on. But I would like to name two persons very engaged in the coordination with us. This is Emily, you know her, Emily Velikova, and Anna Zlibut. Thank you both. Yes, Emily and Anna will enter also. I think she translated. They are centers in Bulgaria.
Merry Christmas.
Romania and Timisoara, and we are working together in Danube Networkers since a long time. And without you, it would not have been developed so good as it does. And so thanks a lot to you. As I said, I would like to continue with all the names, but I will do it in another on another time because it's late. But be sure we are knowing that this, what we are doing, is so important for Europe, for the civil society, and bring it to others, not only to come in our session, but to develop this spirit we try to develop together in these sessions and in the working groups and in the conversation clubs. I have to thank to Stan so a lot for the English club with Oshi and Raymond and Marie-Noël. And so you see, we can't stop to thank because so a lot had been done. But let us finish now with something which is a sign of our togetherness. We have one song, it started from Austria, from a little village a long time ago. It came to Germany and it was widespread in all our countries. This is the song Stille Nacht, Heilige Nacht. And I asked Leonie and Nicola to play one strophe of this very nice song. Thank you a lot, thank you. And I'm sure that all are now in the atmosphere of the incoming Christmas. And for finishing, I would ask you to read this song in the languages who are in this evening. And I will ask several persons to read it in your language. I will start with, Raphael will share the screen that you can all see it and that you can also follow all the languages. Raphael, is possible? Ah, yes, it's coming. In German, we say, Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht. Alles schläft, einsam wacht, nur das traute, hochheilige Paar. Holder Knabe im lockigen Haar, schlafe in himmlischer Ruhe. Schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. Stan and Eileen, you will read it first in English, please.
Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar. Heavenly hosts sing, Alleluia, Christ the Savior is born, Christ the Savior is born.
Oh, thank you a lot. So nice to hear it. And now Nadia in Slovak.
Tichá noc, svätá noc, všetko spí, všetko sní. Sám len svätý bdie dôverný pár, stráži dieťatko, nebeský dar. Sladký Ježiško spí, sní, nebeský ticho spí, sní.
Thank you for the Slovak version. And now we go over to Romanian. Anna, you will read it, please.
Anna is in the translation channel when we can.
Anna Azagiaur.
Oh.
If she's in. Or another Romanian. Otilia, you can do it.
Sfânt lăcaș, tainic lăcaș, totul doarme în oraș. Doar în stal, lângă ieșie slăvind, stau Maria și Iosif veghind. Pruncul sfânt preamărind, pruncul sfânt preamărind.
Thank you. And this is also existing in Bulgarian.
Тиха нощ, свята нощ, цяла земя е в тишина.
Нощ, свята нощ, цяла земя е в тишина. Виж Вифлеемската светла звезда, мъдреци от чужда земя, дето Христос се роди, дето Христос се роди.
Браво, браво, браво.
Thank you, Anna. So we heard it also as wonderful song. We go over to Bulgaria.
It was Christina right now. She sang the Bulgaria.
Christina Marinova. And now Croatia.
Croatian or Serbian?
Yes.
Olivera?
I will sing in Croatian, but all Serbs can understand because the languages are very, very similar. Tiha noć, sveta noć, ponoć je, spava sve. Tamo Marija s Josipom bdi, divno djetešce pred njima spi. Rajski resi ga mir, rajski resi ga mir.
Thank you, Olivera. And we will continue. Next country. You can read or sing it, Inga, as you like it.
Okay. Glușa noapte,
Sveta natt, Visidus moda, Veli Josepson Maria, Cuti Davida Piuseta, Jesus Ilidedus, Jesus Ilidedus.
Thank you. This was Latvian. We have no French partners here today. It's 12 nuits, sainte nuit, tout se tait, leur fuit. Seuls Joseph et Marie, humblement, sont penchés au berceau de l'enfant. Dors, Jésus radieux, dors, Jésus radieux.
Bravo.
And we go on to Italian. I don't know if the text is the right one, but Giovanna, can you sing it or say it in Italian?
Bianco Natal, sereno Natal, tutti qua dormin già, Sol Maria, begli ancora, un piccin si stringe al cor, dormi Gesù bambino, dormi bimbo divino.
Grazie.
Grazie a voi tutti.
We have with us someone from Portugal. I don't know if he is saying it in Portuguese. Carlos, you are.
Oh.
You do it? It's a surprise for you, I know, but I thought that you're in
Noite de paz, noite de amor. Dormem todos em redor. Em Belém, Jesus nasceu. Rei de paz, de terra e céu. Nosso Salvador é Jesus, Senhor.
Spagnolo.
Thank you, that was Portuguese. And now we have someone of Moldavia. You are in. Alexa, you are in. Where she left, I don't know.
Stella?
Moldavian. So you see,
Stella.
You are in?
Yes, I'm in, but in frankly speaking, we have the same Romanian version.
Yes, but it's come from Moldavia, so you can say it once more in Moldavian.
With pleasure, if you share the screen once again. Sorry, I forgot some words.
Romanian here.
Sfânt lăcaș, tainic lăcaș, totul doarme în oraș, doar în stal, lângă iesle slăvind, stau Maria și Iosif veghind. Pruncul sfânt preamărind, pruncul sfânt preamărind.
Brava.
Thank you. You see, we have heard it in 10 different languages, and you have to know that this song is existing in 127. And so it's really a song which united us. And for finishing, I will sing with the first strophe in German and Stan and Alan the second in English and Nadia the third in Slovakian. And then we will say goodbye with this spirit of silent night, holy night, which is a sign for togetherness, for peace and solidarity. Stille Nacht, heilige Nacht, alles schläft, einsam wacht, nur das traute, hochheilige Paar. Holder Knabe im lockigen Haar, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe, schlaf in himmlischer Ruhe. The second strophe coming from Stan and Eileen.
Silent night, holy night, shepherds quake at the sight. Glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly the host sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born.
Thank you very much. And now Nadia for the third strophe.
Ticha noc, sveta noc, nieżna twar, laski žiar, božský rozjeba v jasličkách tam. Bije záchrana hodina nám. V tvojom zrodení Boh syn, Ježiško, láska Boh.
Thank you, Nadia. So with this sound in your ears, we wish you, Victoria, come back, and
Yes.
wish you a very, very happy Christmas. In our country, all will be locked down from next Wednesday. And there will be a lot of people who are not able to be with families or friends, and they will be alone. And we hope so a lot that we don't forget to give them a sign of friendship. We thanks especially to Raphael for the technique this evening. I thank a lot to Victoria, and I thank a lot to all of you being with us for so long time. It was never so long as it has been this evening, but it was a great program, and it was great and long because you participated in so intensively way. Thank you, thank you. Thanks all of you.
Thank you and bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.